As winter draws to a close and as spring draws nearer, I want to take a few minutes to talk about some fragrances that stuck with me the most in these winter months. Starting off with a cheapie but a goodie, Hamilton by Denver. Got this in my India trip. It's the website just says green and spicy and woods, and that's all they tell you, and that's all you need to know, really. Just probably what most people imagine when they hear the word cologne, essentially, and a simple dumb reach. Another woody fragrance, Man by Ormonde Jayne. I think that's their signature scent, and it's dry and woody, but it's also peppery, a bit of juniper, and also hemlock. So if you want to engage in Socratic dialogues with someone, this is probably the fragrance you should wear. The most polarizing one out of the bunch has to be Memoir Man by Amouage. Now this one's confusing because it's smoky and it has an incense note. And I like incense. I like putting on incense sticks in the evening. But the smell in that situation dissipates across the room and you get a nice mild sensation. I like that, but I don't think I like it when I wear an incense based fragrance on my skin where I can smell it in a very close proximity. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have Gold Man by Amouage. This smells like an expensive luxury soap that we used to get in India for special occasions. The floral, just the sweetness of it, that's what it reminds me of. Very old school, but not in a bad way. From the house of Memo Paris, we have African leather. Now, as the name suggests, it does have leather, but what I like the most about it is its use of cumin and cardamom. And as someone who uses this a lot in Indian cooking, it's a good, interesting connection. It's for me in an Indian context. It's more of a gourmand. Then we have from the house of Frederick Malle, we have a Carnal flower. The name is very suggestive, but generally the main thing is a note of jasmine and tuberose. Is it tuberose or tube? Anyway, tuberose and jasmine, nishigandha for the Marathi speaking audience out there. For me, it's kind of nostalgic because it reminds me of hair oil and also reminds me of just these flower trees that used to grow in people's verandas, people's gardens, and you just used to smell them. And last but not least, Prada L'Homme Intense. I got a small sample of it, but I had to immediately have it after because the use of iris and sort of a powdery nature of it reminds me of this old brand of talcum powder called Shower to Shower, which my grandparents' generation used to have. And something about that is just very nostalgic and comforting. So, this was my winter fragrance roundup. I might do this for every season. You guys let me know what are your favorite winter cold weather fragrances. I'd love to know your thoughts and love to have a conversation in the comments.